Good morning, BigSquareRoadRunner.com with your morning horn of Z's. Your sip of chaga. So here's what I do. I got the chaga powder. I make like a tea out of it, boiling it for 3 hours. Then I do half chaga and half coffee in the morning. Hey, we got to survive, right? Go to Amazon. There's all kinds of chaga powders. I would say stick with organic. There's like different grind levels. Anyway, check it out. Do the homework. There's tons of chaga information on YouTube. YouTube has everything. Too bad it's a corrupt institution behind the scenes that I'm surprised they're not banning all chaga YouTube how-tos. Because clearly YouTube wants to destroy us monetarily, at least the alternative media. Might as well try to kill humanity by not showing things that'll help us. Anyway, get your chaga today. And your vitamin C. Massive doses of vitamin C. All right. Speaking of sick things, our stock market has not even begun to crash. Now, yes, I get it. Steve Mnuchin can click his mouse tomorrow. Boom. Most likely he'll have a slow go down until there's some signs of potential turnaround, which like this summer or something. I don't know. I don't know what Mnuchin's doing. He's probably covering his ass on his past deeds, if you ask me. But clearly the markets are saying, hey, what about the supply chain? For private road members, I am posting a video, 2 videos today. One is about the 180 countries that it takes to make a single iPhone, and how Apple is absolutely screwed. Same with everything else. Globalization began really about the 1950s with containerization. Containerization was the ability to ship large containers of stuff throughout the world. Otherwise, you just send it like you're throwing it in a boat, box by box. Containerization, and then refrigerized containers changed everything. And voila, the just-in-time delivery system was born, where we think, oh yeah, well, you can get any product at any time, food, manufacturing products, raw materials, and it was no problem. And it was no problem for 70 years. Now we have a problem. We have become 100% dependent on globalization, and that is reversing now with supply chain severing out of China, and South Korea is going crazy now. So, yes, the stock market, I mean, it doesn't matter. Truthfully, it doesn't matter. They could print money and buy as much stocks, bonds. They don't even need money anymore. And the criminality behind it. The key is, and this is a funny thing on the road to Ruta, I've been saying for almost over 10 years now that the system's going to crash. But people say, no, it's not going to crash. We're going to have a smooth landing. And I was like, okay, is there a way to have a non-crash smooth landing? No. Is there a way to have a crash with the stock market going up? I didn't think so. But it looks like, yeah, it can happen. You know how it crashes? You don't have goods anymore on the store shelves. It's not a financial thing. The Fed can't print money to fix that problem. And the universe is funny in that you can manifest your reality, but you don't know how it's going to play out. And it's becoming more and more clear that the way it's going to play out is they're going to keep rigging all markets. And oh, by the way, you're not going to be able to buy any goods at any price. Probably a lot of black markets will start up in silver. So get your silver today, please. Please. Send an email to Andy Schekman, andy@milesfranklin.com. He'll get you a good deal. Or better yet, go to your local coin store, develop a relationship with your coin dealer, and buy silver, and you can take it home today. Today. As a matter of fact, I think I'll do that today. Also, we have very, very, very interesting things going on as far as the gurus on the stock market starting to figure out that, oh my God, this pandemic thing is going to shut down the just-in-time delivery system. Yeah, it's happening. I think the number for the bailouts tonight is $777 billion. And more secrets will be revealed on the private road today. I'm going to post 2 things. The The first thing on globalization will go on the Patreon channel and on Private Road, but the Friday road trip on the Private Road is going to talk about the Fed's next move as far as repos and what's going to happen, how soon it's going to happen, and what I think will be exposed. So make sure you're on the Private Road. Join the Private Road today. All right. Future slide for the second day as traders ask if central banks can halt a global viral pandemic. They cannot. The reason they can't halt it, one, is I mean, it's a pandemic. It's medical thing. It can't be fixed with paper. The other thing is, oh, by the way, they can't stop goods from, they can't create goods appearing on the shelves just by printing money. Sorry, that doesn't work that way anymore. With the end of globalization, goods will not be showing up on the shelves. Medicines will not be delivered. If you have half a brain, you're going to stock up on all you got. Everything you need, you probably already have, but everything you need, medicine-wise especially, because we're going to have a lot of people going crazy. Guns and ammo. You don't want crazy people knocking on your door. Stuff like that. Booze. Good barter stuff. But how can you barter if everybody's wearing masks and afraid to go outside? I don't think that the U.S. will be having massive medical emergencies like they're having in Asia. But that doesn't matter. You know, when the system shuts down, there's going to be more problems to deal with. So what do? Get your gold, get your silver, get your cryptos in your own possession. I've been saying it for a long time, but it's true now. Anyway, the stock market is, and the pundits on the MSNBC and stuff like that are starting to talk about it. Oh my God, what happens if we can't get our stuff? U.S. exposed to immediate impact from supply shock. Deutsche Bank says, what? Oh my God. What a convenient time for this to happen for Deutsche Bank, who is literally going down with the ship, as they say. Deutsche Bank is a criminal operation. I heard they got bailed out again. But even if they do these mini bailouts, it ain't going to help at all. It won't get stuff on the shelves. In the last few weeks, we've provided many articles on the evidence of a creaking global supply chains fast emerging in China and spreading outwards. Anyone in supply chain management monitoring the flow of goods and services from China has to be worried about which regions will be impacted the most, even if the stock market could care less. Well, that's Steve Mnuchin. Deutsche Bank's senior European economist Clement De Luca and economist Michael Kerker published a note on Thursday entitled The Impact of the Coronavirus, a supply chain analysis identifying the effects of contagion on the rest of the world, mainly focusing on demand and spillover into other countries. The economists constructed a dependency indicator to figure out just how much a country depends on China for the supply of particular imported inputs. It was noted that the more a country depends on China, the more challenging it could be for businesses to find alternative sourcing during a period of supply chain disruptions. The biggest takeaway from the report is that, surprisingly, quote, the European Union is less directly exposed to China's supply chain shock than the U.S., Canada, Japan, and all other major Asian countries. I doubt that. I mean, in Europe, they use iPhones and, electronics. That's all China, especially the raw materials that make the iPhones, computers, and things like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? So here's a chart they have. Pretty good chart. I know it's hard to see it here. The European dependence. Remember, it doesn't have to be a lot of goods to be dependent on. One little component of an iPhone that can't be put in means the iPhone isn't going to be made. So just keep that in mind as we struggle through this. And speaking of struggling through, silver is popping. Now, the most ridiculous thing is the whole world's falling apart. The silver supply is running out, and they allow silver to go up 26 cents. Silver should be over $1,000 right now, going 1-to-1 with gold very soon. Why? Because of the suppression of silver, price suppression. 150 years of price suppression in silver, not gold. Yes, gold price is suppressed. Gold will go up when the suppression ends. I expect $10,000 gold, no problem. But silver will go up massively more, like massively, like 100 times more than silver. I do expect silver to settle out about 4-to-1 ratio after all this is done. But in the meantime, I think it's going to run probably 1-to-1 at some point, just because of the lack of physical silver available. And when silver is allowed to trade freely, oh my God, people are going, hey, why is silver going up? Maybe the GATA guys are right. Maybe Big Square was right all these years. Maybe Ted Butler had him nailed to the cross a long time ago. And maybe the DOJ will actually pull the trigger on JP Morgan. I do believe that is in the cards, but not to cause the crash, rather to have someone to blame for silver going from $18 to $600 in a matter of a week or a month. Yes, I do think that's coming. I think Cliff's data is correct. I think we're back on track with Cliff's data, by the way, all of it. So it'll be interesting. Cryptos, artificial crash down below 10,000. We all know it's rigged. No big deal. Look at all the volumes out of control. Litecoin's still trading over 100% of its the coins ever created every single day. Get your Litecoin, get it off the exchanges, get it into your own possession. Yesterday, I posted a video on our friend Reggie Middleton. He's back posting videos. He did another video just a couple hours ago. So check that out. Yes, Reggie's back in business for a limited type of business. Has to stay within the SEC's non-rules. Of course, they have no rules, but they bastards went after Reggie and Veritasium. We need more clarification on the 98 million frozen coins. It is not being given by the SEC, by the facilitator of the law firm they said to contact is giving no information out. And by Reggie, he's got an NDA. So those 98 million coins are going to be used for something at some point, I believe. But it's almost impossible to buy. You know how Litecoin had a massive amount of coins sold every 24 hours? There's nothing going on in Veritasium. It's so hard to buy. Why? Look at the volume, $639 worth of Veritasium in the last, what? In the last 24 hours. You can't buy Veritasium. If you go in and buy a decent amount of Veritasium, you're going to triple the price. It's insane what's going on. But hey, if you can nibble at the edges of Veritasium, I suggest everybody have some Veritasium in their wallet, even if the 98 million aren't used for what I think they're going to be used. Reggie's got there's 2 million out there. Reggie's working hard again, and he's a brilliant guy. VE Gold is back up, VE Platinum. So go check out Reggie's videos if you want to get smarter. If the United States wants to get smarter and the world wants to get smarter about rehypothecating their current exchange system, they're going to hire Reggie to go in and say, oh my God, here's the deal. We can no longer have phantom shares trading back and forth. We need a blockchain solution, and Veritasium was that solution. MOU with the Jamaican Stock Exchange, which was shut down by the SEC, along with other things. So, yeah, lots to talk about in Veritasium in the future, probably after the crash, though. So if you get it after the crash, if they implement Veritasium, you won't be able to buy one for less than what Cliff High's data had. Whatever Bitcoin is, Veritasium's going to blow by it. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know, but I think we'll find out. Again, a lottery ticket, most likely it'll be worth very little. I don't think zero, because Reggie's working on just with the 2 million coins that are out there. So check it out. And if you guys want to buy cryptos, especially in your IRA, and trade them within your IRA, so you don't have to pay capital gains tax until it's a deferred capital gains tax until you retire. It's the best way to trade cryptocurrencies. Call Will Lair at Perpetual Assets, 888-281-2630. They have a fairly new system to buy cryptos for you, and it doesn't have to be for your retirement account. If you're new to cryptos and you're scared but you have a lot of money to invest, call Will Lair at Perpetual Assets, and they'll walk you through the system. Go to their website, to perpetualassets.com, click on crypto, and they'll show you exactly how they do it and the flow chart, how it works for you. It's very easy. It's powerful. It looks like they're just doing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, but they may be able to do more for you. But if you're new to cryptos, oh my God, somebody can get you in on the ground floor. And with the latest 20% drop in cryptos, we're probably at the ground floor. Again, they can set the price to 0 or 1,000,000 with the click of a mouse. So the key is getting cryptos in your own possession and taking it off the exchanges and just shoving it away and waiting. The hodling is the hardest part, but it literally, think about it. If you've been hodling Bitcoin since the days it was $100 and $200 was when I was screaming about it, you're doing pretty well. So just remember that hodling is powerful. Anyway, this is Bix, roadtoroota.com. Again, I got 2 things coming for the private road today. One is going to be the globalization video, and number 2 is going to be my analysis on where we're going from here on the repo side. That is the most important thing right now, besides the end of the global supply, because the repo situation is about to bust everything open. And they're going to try to hide it. I know how they're going to try to hide it, and I'll be talking about that on the video today. This is Vic Swear. If you want to join, hit subscribe today. You can get yourself a Veritasium token and the coolest silver coin ever made, the Road to Roota coin. Each individually numbered and double stamped with luster. Cave in the Glaring Canyon, the Bald Eagle, the Fed, Roota jumping up and down on a silver brick road. Oh my God, what a great coin. This is Bix. I'll talk to you later.